This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. Dillian, the body snatcher returns. You're in camp, I can see the gym, the ring behind you. How is everything?
Everything's going good, man. I can't complain. Everything's going good. Just cracking on. These parts of campus the last few days trying to stay fit and healthy and stuff and trying to stay, good and sharp.
I want to kind of discuss a few things with you about, I suppose, Moses as a whole, but maybe a slight disrespect on your side that people are giving it. Are you surprised at how many people were shocked at you taking this fight?
No, because my mindset, this is why a lot of people just sit behind the desk and do what they do and type shit on the internet and do podcasts and that because a lot of these people, they probably always wanted to be a boxer, always wanted to do some kind of athletic thing, but they just ain't never had the balls and the courage to do it. So they can never understand. They can never understand. How can you understand someone wanting to take a risk to better themselves or to put themselves in a better position to to challenge for things and to be better and to make history? How can they uh, it confuses me, you know. As the media and industry is very negative. They're very always let's look for something negative to say. Said Daniel, if he lose, everyone's writing him off. He's negative. It's all negative. Why don't you give some positive? Look at what he's overcome, his defeats, and he come back and won the world title, fought Usyk twice, and done his thing and sell out arenas and made a lot of money and probably far overachieved than what more than what he was meant to do, especially the kid who's got learning difficulties or autism or whatever. Be proud. Stop picking up negativity, man. And he got in here for anyone. He was never scared. He fought anyone. He fought all of these guys and done his thing. Be proud. Be happy for him.
Well, we will touch on that. Why have you taken this fight, my friend?
Because I believe I can beat him.
I was going to say, I suppose with that, I remember I did an interview with Eddie not too long ago, and Eddie's like, as much as he said he didn't get it, he also said, well, we've not really seen anything from Moses against the kind of, let's be real, he's not fought anyone anywhere near your level. I suppose that's another reason why when the opportunity is presented, you think, well, yeah, why not? He's not been at my level. Why can't he?
Everyone's always, people's full of opinion, man, because first time he said, "Oh, I'm gonna get beat. I can't see Dillian beat him. I don't know why Dillian's taking his fight. I like him and blah blah blah." Then now he's saying something else. Stick to your tune, buddy. Everyone, stick to your tune. Stick to what you're saying and do, what the lane that you paved, man.
We're not too far away from the fight now. You've been in with absolutely everyone. You've been in all the big British boxing nights and everything. How do you feel about this event and the occasion? I imagine, I mean, you've fought in Saudi before, right? You've headlined all over the UK. You're going into an environment you kind of know.
Yeah, it's all different because the game has changed so much in Saudi. I mean, it's changed, different fight, different time, different motivation, different mentality. So it's changing. I'm fighting for my career once again. Last time I was still fighting for my career also. But yeah. So, but I'm just very adaptable and very versatile, man, and very flexible. So
You mentioned fighting for your career there. I suppose that could be a good thing, right? An extra motivation in camp. But I'm kind of shocked, not shocked, but I like that you've kind of said that type thing. You know, you kind of feel like your back's up against the wall a little bit, and this is the kind of you've got to win here.
sometimes you need that pressure to come out swinging, man. You need that pressure to come out swinging. Like some people only perform good when they're under pressure, and some people pressure can kill the people, and some people it can spur them on.
Are you still enjoying the training camps and the whole kind of like you always have?
I'm still improving. I'm still getting better. I'm still getting some, and it's fun, man. It's fun challenging myself with all these guys. Undefeated guys that say throwing big bombs trying to get me out of there and stuff. And then, I'm like, yeah, I'm still here, still surviving, man. Still doing my thing, still beating guys up, still winning rounds, still dominating, still motivated. The most important, I'm still learning, I'm still getting better. So that's all that matters, man.
What did you make of His Excellency after the Usyk Dubois fight, saying that he'd like to see Moses Atauma versus Alexander Usyk?
Nothing. That's how this fights come around. You know, that's what he does. He gets a vision and he starts to visualize it, and then he makes it happen. So yeah, you know, I didn't make nothing of it. That's just it's like it's an opinion, it's another opinion, and that's it. What can I do or say? You know,
What did you make of Alexander Usyk, Olympic gold medalist, undisputed at cruiserweight, two-time undisputed at heavyweight? I almost sit and watch in awe sometimes when I see him at ringside. I wonder, as a fighter, on what is your perspective, Dillian?
he's a great fighter, man. He's smart. He's very disciplined. He's very channeled and very calm, and he knows what to do, and he makes a lot of adaptation quickly, which is what makes him the fighter. Is he adapts to situation quickly. 1 minute he's doing one thing and he's getting backed up, and then next thing he's backing someone up just like that without doing anything. It's literally just, So it's amazing how he does it, man. He is an amazing fighter. Astonishing.
We live in a mad old world where Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua is actually a discussion topic. You shake your head there. Nikisa, Jake's promoter, has been on Sky Sports today. I believe they're in London for initial meetings as to making the fight. I mean, if I'd said this to you 2 years ago, I don't even know like what to think. What do you make of it all?
The boxing demographic has changed, though, man. It's changed so much. Then you got these guys. They're superstars coming into boxing, so they don't need to work as hard as other boxers to get to place and to put themselves in position. It's like, the Francis Ngannou, these guys, Jake Paul, his brother, I mean, these guys are superstars. They come into boxing and they bring money and they bring eyeballs. So yeah, you know, a few years ago I would have said, no way, you have no laugh. Anthony's gonna kill Jake Paul. And it will hurt him, but it'd be a spectacle that we're all tuning to watch because it's so bizarre.
Yeah, it is. Bizarre's a very good word.
Yeah, it's so bizarre and so far out there. We're all tuning to watch it because of that.
Do you think people talk about there's an element of a duty of care? I know that was the case with the Mike Tyson fight, which is why it was for 2 minute rounds, different gloves, etc. Went the distance. Is there a duty of care when you have a man like Anthony Joshua or a man of your caliber or whoever it is, anyone ranked in the top 10 fighting a guy who's no disrespect to him, but he is a YouTuber. He's put in a few decent performances, but there's another level, right?
Yeah, it's crazy what people are saying. Oh, he's got a chance. He's a big puncher. He's big. This is big guy. This and that. Obviously, but it's crazy that people. That's what I'm saying. People writing me off. Imagine that they think Anthony Joshua fell so far. They're actually giving Jake Paul a chance in the fight. But that's boxing. So why would I be surprised that I'm the underdog in this fight if people's giving Jake Paul a chance against Anthony Joshua?
When you go to bed in camp and everything, and do you envision, are you a man who's kind of like seen patterns of how fights will go out in your head? Do you see the way that this fight goes out with Moses Atauma? Is there a gut feeling?
No, I just focus on just being the best me. I focus on me in camp. What can I be better? What can I be faster? What can I run more? What can I do? What can I do to be better? Okay, do I need to eat this? I need to do that. I need to sleep more. I need to, I just start trying to focus on, man. Just trying to be the best me I can be because people changes. One guy might fight one way, another way. Then he fight another way, and another fight. So you have to be versatile and focus on being the best you can be. So whatever shows or whatever comes on the day, you can adapt to it quickly.
Dillian, I've been a fan of you years from paying to come watch you at the O2 to sitting and speaking to you now. But I must say, the best moments I think I have of you are some of your interviews, whether that be with Coogan or the Face Off, the Gloves Are Off with Derek Chisora, where you say it was a bit of a weird analogy. British boxing needs characters. You've been a character. Do you ever get time to sort of sit and enjoy the ride and the journey that you've been on with the British boxing public?
Not really, because there's so much more to come and so much more to achieve. It's just like, I'm sort of locked in, but I'm sure once it's all done, I'll sit down and have a laugh and just think, man, he was a crazy ass guy, man.
We need to see Dillian Whyte with a couple of spliffs and a couple of drinks on a podcast one day.
No, 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 bro. That's almost saying you mad.
Dillian, thank you so much for your time.
God bless, bro.
All the best in Saudi, mate. We'll see you out there.